Because when the hormones begin to go back down, you basically have that optimum hormone profile for about 3 or 4 years. So 21 to 25, right? And then after that, it will begin to decline, right? So all of a sudden, the junk food, the sodas, all those late nights, I didn't really change my diet. How come I'm
Yeah.
getting fatter?
Now they're poison.
Now, well, now, yes. Now your body doesn't need that much energy.
Yeah.
Now you're beginning to store them, right? And as you store more energy, you become weaker. You become sicker. And when you become weaker, you want to move less. You don't have the energy, right? So a lot of people when they come to me, you can tell when they walk in the door, they're slow.
Yeah.
They move slow, they sit slow, they stand because they have zero energy.
Mm.
And then to tell them, okay, now you need to exercise, that's a disaster because they can't even get up in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
morning
No
to
way.
right, right. So they don't realize the habits that they had when they were younger, they can no longer do them when they're older. It's not your age that's the problem. Your age is simply revealing the bad habits, right? Because you don't have the bulletproof vest anymore.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're not Superman anymore. They don't realize that I didn't really change. I'm actually eating less now. How come I'm still getting fatter? Because you're still eating less of the wrong foods. That's why you're still overeating, right? So, yeah, the thing that stops them is the lack of information and the unwillingness to change habits. It's very, very hard to change a habit,
Okay.
Yeah.
right? Even if you know that it's bad for you, like smoking, you know it's bad for you, but people who smoke, they can't give it up.
Yeah.
So,
That,
I
that's
think we
good.
covered a lot
Yeah.
of things.
But
Oh, yeah.
one last thing, I want to get into stem cells and HGH a
Yeah.
bit.
oh, cool.
Yeah,
Are
because
you planning on?
Yeah, it's
did
interesting,
yeah, I
right?
love it. When I've seen people taking it, they look really good. Like Joe
Okay.
Rogan takes it. Like
The who?
Joe Rogan, the guy.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Right.
So they take stem cells, I guess.
So, okay. Uh, again, without becoming too technical.
Yeah.
So let's talk about stem cells first.
Yeah.
So when people say stem cells, you assume it's one thing. It's a stem cell. Basically, a stem cell is a blank cell that can turn into any cell that the body needs.
Mm-hmm.
So your stem cells, when they're in the heart, they will turn into a heart stem cell, and it will beat. For the eyes, it will turn into the eyes, and you can see, right? For the skin. But there are actually many, many different types of stem cells, right? So what you want is a type of stem cell that is called a pluripotent stem cell. So a pluripotent stem cell is literally a cell that can turn into any cell.
Like a
Because-
supercell.
Because yes, because some cells
Yes.
can only turn into skin cells.
Right.
Some cells can only turn into bone. And if you put a bone cell in the liver, that's disaster, right? So the the problem with a pluripotent stem cells, the kind that babies have, right? So the embryo, the reason why they're freezing embryos is for precisely for that purpose.
Yeah.
The stem cells are pluripotent. This is what allows an egg and a sperm to join, and from that one single cell multiply into 50 trillion cells, right? It's because of the stem cells. So the pluripotent stem cell, when they inject it in mice, 100% of the time turns cancerous. So, right, until they're able to find out why, it's not really something that I would give us a blanket recommendation. Although, like I said, you don't have to go with the pluripotent, with the pluripotent stem cells. There are other stem cells that are localized that have been shown to work. So the stem cells for ligaments and the bones,
Yeah.
so those work. So for people with joint pains,
Or
they've been-
injuries.
or
Okay.
injuries, yes,
Yeah.
they've been clinically shown. And I was telling you about a new technology that can allow women who are menopausal
Yeah.
to regain their cycle and conceive again.
Yeah.
So that's a combination of certain proteins and certain stem cells, right? And but to take it as an anti-aging intervention, I wouldn't say we're there yet, but we are getting there.
Okay.
Definitely, we are getting there. With regards to HGH, the human growth hormone, the studies are mixed. There are studies that show that HGH combined with other molecules does extend human lifespan. And there are studies that show that overactivation of the growth pathways can lead to cancer.
So we are
Okay,
not
all
quite
right,
there
yeah.
yet.
No, not quite
it's
there
still
yet, but it's
risky.
very yeah. It's to me it's a bit risky. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. A lot of people are saying, yeah, what if I take HGH? Do you know what a natural booster of HGH is?
Tell us.
Yes.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Well, we
That is the number one
Made us
anti-aging.
excited and in sleep.
So here's the thing.
So just sleep.
HGH is produced in the pituitary gland between the hours of 10 and 2 a.m. 10 p.m., 2 a.m., right? That's when it's maximally produced, during deep sleep. And so when you're sleeping at 12 or 1 or 2, you've already shut down that window.
Oh,
Right?
So you
So-
want to sleep before 10? Around
Yeah,
10.
so the reason why I monitor my sleep, so you can, my wife knows this, for us it's lights out by 9. Whether whatever you're watching on Netflix, whatever you're doing on social media, lights out at 9. We sleep, right? And then our phones don't come back on until 6 the
Okay.
following day. So that's very, very important. Another thing is sauna.
Okay, sauna, yes.
Testosterone in infrared sauna
Testosterone.
that's been shown. Weightlifting, resistance training, dramatic improvement, and competition. So if you're a competitive, so if you like competing, it boosts testosterone for some
Oh,
reason.
interesting.
Yes,
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These
Good
are
to
really
know.
good
These
tips.
are the questions.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
These are the things that you can do. It doesn't cost money. You want to lower testosterone? I'll show you how.
What do you do to lower testosterone?
Be around pregnant women. So if
Be
your wife
around-
is pregnant, your testosterone goes down.
Why is that?
How is
I think it's, because in nature, the man has to be around to take care of the woman. And when you're pregnant, you can't really hunt or forage effectively. You need the mate. You need the male to do that. And so the theory is, in order for nature to keep you with the female and make sure that the baby survives, drops your testosterone so you don't look for sex with other women.
Oh,
Right. That's yeah.
Oh, that's
So yeah, so your
insane,
testosterone drops
See
when
the
you're
effect
around the
women have on
pregnant-
us.
They have effect on everything.
So if you enjoyed this video and you want to watch another one, then click here.
And if you would like to watch the full episode, click here.